2023 here with your live show. We're live 7 days a week, 365 days a year, bringing you free picks each day, going through the day's schedule, all kinds of stuff like that. Chris, how's it going today?
Yeah, going all right. Had a bit of a bumpy day yesterday, but those days happen. Takes the not so good and then the completely bad days to make you appreciate the good ones. But today was yesterday. Now we look forward, and liking today's card. Kind of locked in. It was a big, overwhelming college hoops card, but definitely was able to find some meat on the bone there.
Are you locked in or locked and loaded?
Yeah, locked in, locked and loaded. Combination of the two. I liked it.
All right.
Like the action I have on the board today.
Just remember the most important part: don't crap yourself. Rod, what do you got?
For me, it was an all right day yesterday. I hit our $15 play again, so I can't complain about that. It was 2-4 day. Just missed on a winning day. Those days happen, but the $15 keeps winning, so can't complain about that. On to a new day. Love today's action. Not enamored with the college board, but definitely love the NBA and the hockey cards. So let's make some more money.
Okay. So, Chris, if someone calls you a name caller, are they a name caller for calling you a name caller? Is that like, or do they mean like the names that I call people? So they're referring to.
Come again?
So if someone calls you a name caller, right? They're saying, "Oh, he's a name
Yeah.
caller." Are they calling you names? Are they painting you as a name caller?
Is I was gonna say, is labeling and being a name caller two different things?
It depends what the name is being called and the label that's being painted.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a wood? Oh man!
I mean, I'm a name caller. Everyone knows that.
That's something I kind of want to Google right now. If you call someone a name caller, are you a name caller?
He's a name caller. People, that's like
I-
the first thing. It's like they don't even get my full name out of their mouth.
I think it's all about the tone. I think if they come at you accusatory and like start like pointing fingers, then yeah, they're a name caller. But if it's like in like just like in the middle of a conversation, yeah, he's a name caller. It's more of a label than it is calling someone a name.
It's kind of like what I used to tell Steve Monahan.
Oh God, what?
Your attitude stinks.
Take it out of the box. Don't call the.
It's not what you said. It's your attitude. Your attitude stinks.
Is that what he said to you before? Or did you say that to him?
I say it to him, just in general. Your attitude stinks. All right, go to the NBA. This guy's gonna do picks or what? Go back through my 80s music videos.
Those were great the other day.
Those were great. Yeah.
How about Al Ninos' music video? Him and Wayne. Voted the internet's most exciting new couple. The hottest couple on the internet.
Move over, Jen and Ben. Got Ninos and Wayne.
Yeah. That's right. Harry and Meghan, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Al and Wayne.
You're actually gonna walk through like a local grocery store, look over at the check it out,
Magazine.
see People magazine.
Al and Wayne, how long will it last?
Trouble in Paradise? Question mark.
The internet's new power couple. Anyways. All right. Celtics, Knicks, Nets, Pistons, and Hornets, Bulls. Chris, any of these three?
Yeah, I think I might take my shot here with the Detroit Pistons. Brooklyn Nets, on the back-to-back after a tough loss to the Sixers on Wednesday. I think the Detroit Pistons have been known to be plucky in spots like this, and
Plucky?
I think plucky.
Plucky? What's
Yeah,
that
plucky.
mean? What the hell does that mean?
Pesky. They put up a fight.
So why didn't you just say pesky?
Yeah, I like plucky. Plucky is a word I haven't used in a while.
Rhymes with glucky. Rhymes with glucky.
Well, the Nets, like I said, it wouldn't surprise me if you saw some guys rested for this game. And the Pistons have had some defensive issues, but Brooklyn only outscoring teams by around 2 points per game on the second half of back-to-back this season. So take my shot with the Pistons.
Who votes Ruffalo never uses that adjective ever again?
All right, I won't use it again.
Thought we were plucky chickens or something. What's going on here?
Plucky. What the hell is that all about?
Definition of plucky: having or showing determined courage in the face of difficulties.
Stop making shit up.
It's really
That's what it says.
It's like I know a lot of the things I say don't always make sense. There's certain times.
No idea. Rod, any of these you like?
And these ones, I like the Bulls against the Hornets. You look, Bulls playing not bad. 5-1 ATS their last 6 games versus a team with a losing record. And you look at Charlotte at home; they have not played good. 0-5 ATS their last 5 at home here. I think the Bulls come in and pound them 6-1 in the last 7 trips. And the 6-1 in the last 7 meetings versus these Hornets. I think the Bulls win by double digits. I don't think the Bulls lay the points.
I'm gonna go with I like the Celtics minus the points against the Knicks. I'm just sick of the Knicks. I know they're better on the road than they are at home, but I don't care. I just like betting against them. I just enjoy it. Kind of done with the with the Knicks. Anyways, also take the Pistons, but I don't like the reduced line. Got the Rockets against the Cavs. Got the Suns against the Mavericks and the Clippers against the Spurs. Chris.
Yeah, I like the under between the Cavs and the Rockets. Rockets, obviously on the back-to-back, and even with the Rockets on the back-to-back, I think they're gonna have trouble scoring on the Cavs defense that still leads the league in scoring defense. Line just 107.2 points per game. But I also don't expect the Cavs to be able to do a whole lot here. They're still 26th in the NBA in scoring, 111.5 points per game. I think this one hangs around the mid 210s, maybe close to 220, but doesn't get into the 220s. I like the under in that one. I also lean towards the under in the Spurs Clippers. That sounds crazy saying the word under and Spurs in the same sentence, but Spurs, I think they're gonna have trouble scoring on the Clippers, and Clippers still 28th in the NBA in scoring, so I think that one comes in just under the number, under 233.
Right.
For me, I agree. I like the under between Cleveland and Houston. You look at both teams. Cleveland's averaging 110 points a game over their last 3. Houston 108 over the last 3. Both teams scored 103 points last time out. And you look at Cavs 9-4 to the under, following a straight up loss. 5-2 to that under their last 7 versus a team with losing record. And you look at these Houston Rockets 16-5 to the under their last 21 versus teams with a winning straight up record. The last 5, 4-1 to the under. The last 5 head to head. Take the under. Cleveland, Houston.
Who's better, Al or Wayne? If you had to choose one.
Cocoa Pops.
Is that a question directed at me or Rod?
Well, either one of you. Either one.
I can't choose. It's like asking which one of my kids I like more.
All right.
I like them both. I like my new background too a lot more than the old one. Oh boy, this is only going to get better as the show goes on. I can already feel it.
It's one of those days.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not sad about it. Nice plate of chips behind me with some nacho cheese. I'm good.
Anyways. Who needs a plate?
Yeah, who needs a plate? You got the table.
It's actually like a picture of Cheese Whiz with cauliflower and broccoli around it. It's like, that doesn't happen. Not on this show, kids. Those are salted chips. Deep fried, none of that baked crap. Yeah, I kind of like the Rockets here, plus the points against the Cavs. Don't know why, but I think that's the way to go here. I think the Cavs on the road just haven't been so great. The Rockets surprisingly decent against the number at home. I don't know. I don't love this. I'm not enamored with this NBA card. That's for sure.
The Rockets are going to be plucky.
Those mother pluckers. Anyway, is there any NHL today?
Yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah.
Great. Go to the NHL, and it is the Lightning and the Bruins. Montreal against the Red Wings. Capitals against the Penguins. Jets versus the Sabres. Chris?
I'm going to take a shot with the Sabres on the money line in this one. You know, been playing really well on the road. I think they're 10-2-1 in their last 13 road games. And the Winnipeg Jets, they play well at home, but I think there's just too much value here to pass on with the Buffalo Sabres. So take the Sabres in this one. And I'm going to take the under 6 between Detroit and Montreal. Just two teams. I think it's a game where the offense is going to be so bad it's going to make the defense and goaltending look a lot better than it actually is. So give me the under in a 1 to 3 wins kind of game.
Rod?
And for me, these ones, you look definitely going to take the under in that Detroit Montreal game. The first to 2 wins that. If we get to 3, it'd be lucky. Goals come at a premium in that one. Montreal 6-3-1 the last 10 to the under. Detroit 6-4 to the under in their last 10. Definitely take the under in that one. And the other one I like here, I think you got to go with Boston. I don't know whether they're trying to bait us into taking Boston at the plus money, but you definitely got to take Boston here over Tampa Bay. Playing the better hockey, 16-4 on the road. Tampa Bay 18-4 at home. It's going to feel like a playoff game. And I think Boston snags the win. They're still bitter about Tampa Bay beating them, so with Boston in that one. Ooh, that looks even better.
Hold on, I'm not even the one now. Okay.
Some like to call it a hoagie. Others like to just call it a cheesesteak. That's how we do it.
I do it with the prime rib.
I've
You
seen
gotta have
some.
the
I've seen
prime rib
somebody.
hoagie meat in there.
I've been in
so
I've been in a restaurant seen someone eating one of those with a knife and fork.
Oh no, you can't do that.
Had to go over and slap their forehead.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Like an idiot.
That's like trying to eat ribs with a knife and fork. Come on.
That's it for hockey.
No, there's
So I was
another half of
watching the
card.
game last night, right? I was changing the channel because I couldn't find the San Diego State game. So I was flipping channels and I just put on 245 and it was Edmonton was playing. They were playing against Columbus. It was 2-2. I mean, I didn't watch 2 seconds of the game, but what I did notice is that the boards, the advertisements changed. Like they had it like it's like they do
It's like
the
green
baseball
screen.
style. Yeah.
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 It's green screen, or is it just it actually changes inside the arena like that?
Green screen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's green screened. Yeah.
For TV?
For
Yeah,
TV,
because like the main time you notice is when like a Canadian team plays, a U.S. team, and you're watching the Canadian feed, and it's like you only have Canadian exclusive ads or like companies.
Really?
Yeah,
So when you go to the arena in Edmonton, it's not changing around the boards, like while they're
if they
playing.
get roughed up. Like I say, if they get checked into it and that advertisement gets roughed up and scratched up, then in between the periods they'll go and they'll rip that one down, put up a new one.
Wow, that's a good gig.
Right? What do you use that in between periods? You just have to do some advertising signs. They also do the other. They do a little intermittent halfway through the periods. They usually come in and they do a little shovel off, and they get a bunch of skaters. Usually, chicks and skaters. And, they skate right out with a shovel, scooping up excess snow. I don't know if that's what they do in Toronto too. They do that in Edmonton.
All right. Predators versus Devils. Smudges versus Flyers. Avalanche versus Ducks. Got the Flames versus Blackhawks and Phoenix versus the Blues. Chris?
yeah. I'll take a couple teams in the puck line here. I like the Minnesota Wild on the puck line. The Philadelphia Flyers are just dead to me, and I have a feeling we could see more of the backup goaltenders here. So even if we don't, I still like the Wild on the puck line. I think they win this one 4-2 or 3-1. So give me the Wild there. They've had the recent success against the Flyers, and I'm gonna take the Blues on the puck line against the Coyotes. Blues just a better team, top to bottom, and I think they take it to Arizona here, get the job done even on the road. So give me St. Louis on the puck line there.
I mean, I like the over. I like the over in the Philadelphia game. I think we see goals early and often. We've seen the way that the Flyers give up goals. Definitely, we're going to see goals early and often. And now on the Flyers are 4-1 their last 5 versus the Western Conference to the over, and the Wild 3-1 to the over their last 4 after scoring 2 goals or less in the previous game. I know goals came at a premium in the last time Minnesota played, but I think in this one, both goals give up a bunch. Fleury looks like Fleury is going to get the start and Hart in goal, and both those giving up close to 3 goals a game. So I like the over in that one. And the other one I like the Blackhawks plus the goal and a half here. I think they. I know they laid an egg last time we seen them out, but I think they come to battle against Calgary, and just love fading Calgary. So give me the Blackhawks plus the puck and a half in that one. I think it's a close game. If the Blackhawks don't outright them, they've beat Calgary a few times, so give me the puck and a half in that one.
Taking the Blackhawks on the puck line. I just bet against Calgary every single game. That's what I do. It's why I'm here. But I have nothing else to say about that. Go to college hoops.
Ooh, French toast. French toast.
Wagner against St. Francis of Brooklyn. Bellarmine, Eastern Kentucky. Michigan State, Iowa. Memphis, SMU. Not a lot of great games on the schedule here. All right, up to 7 o'clock. What games you like, Chris?
Like Radford laying the 1.5 against Longwood. Radford, I think the game just means a little bit more to them. They're behind Longwood in the Big South standings, and I've made a lot of money with Radford this season, 7-1 at home. I think they get the job done. Beat Longwood there, so you can take them on the money line if you don't want to deal with the 1.5. But I think you're good with laying the 1.5 there. I also like the over between Memphis and SMU. Both teams trending to the over lately, especially SMU with their defense on the road. And I think it's just going to be a high-scoring game. So I like the over there. And I also like Michigan State at home. For the most part, Iowa's really struggled when they go out on the road in conference play. And I think I've seen the last couple seasons, home court means more in the Big Ten than a lot of conferences. So I'll take Michigan State laying the 3 points in that one.
For me, these ones I like. Normally I've been on Bellarmine, but I'm going to go with Eastern Kentucky here in this one. They're the better team, 13-8, 11-6 against the number this season. But in their last 10, they've been playing lights out with the better basketball. 10-2 in their last 10, 7-2-1 against that number. They're favored on the road for a reason. They are the better team. Give me Eastern Kentucky, lay the point, 2 points with that one. I think they beat Bellarmine by 5 or 6 in that one, so I like Eastern Kentucky there. The other one I like FAU to beat Middle Tennessee by double digits. You look at FAU at home, 11-0, 7-1-1 against that number. And if FAU starts hitting threes wildly, it could be a long day for the Blue Raiders as they love giving up threes. 43.7% this season. Field goal percentage is Middle Tennessee. I think FAU houses them. They're also not so well at defending the three as Middle Tennessee. FAU 10-1-1 the last 12 at home versus a team with a losing road record. So I'm going to take FAU by double digits in that one. All the way to the end of 7. And the other one I like Hampton here plus the points against Delaware. Delaware on the road, 2-7, 4-4 against that number. I think 10.5 is a tad too much for Delaware to be covering. Give me Hampton plus the 10.5 in that one. I think they can keep it with single digits inside that number. Take Hampton plus the points there.
What should take away my bloomin' onion for?
I just thought we were ready to move on.
From the bloomin' onion? No.
You got jalapeno poppers.
I like the bloomin' onion better.
I got a few other good ones ready to come. Ready. Here. How about this one?
Oh, hey, well, okay, hold on. A little too close for comfort for my liking. Okay.
Yep.
Oh man.
It happened.
I mean, you're picking all the good ones at least.
It happened. It's like, do I change the picture or do I give my picks out? I want to do both. Everyone knows I'm dying to do both.
All right, now leave it. I am a sucker for crab rangoons. So don't worry about it.
That looks like deep fried wontons.
No, it's crab rangoon.
Deep fried wonton.
Not crab
That
rangoon.
looks like deep fried wonton.
Well, you know nothing about crab rangoon then.
Because this over here in the corner.
No one asked you. It's
That
crab
looks like
rangoon.
Chinese food in the corner. Are you
Crab-
dipping crab rangoon in that hot sauce there?
Yeah.
It's not hot sauce. That's duck sauce.
The Thai
Sweet and
chili-
sour
is it
sauce.
ducks?
Sweet and sour, right? Could be a Thai
Yeah, I
chili
like the Thai.
sauce.
I think it's a Thai chili. I think that's a deep fried wonton.
It's crab rangoon. Trust me. I put it there. It's like,
Trust me, I looked up the picture.
it's like I know.
Well, then they
exactly.
skipped out on the crab rangoon because mine are.
I've had them like that. I've had
Yeah.
had a variety of different rangoons. Trust me.
You need to make them put more crab in there. Don't stitch out
Okay.
on the crab rangoon.
Okay,
Come
next
on.
time we go to Vegas, we're going for crab rangoon. I don't care if Peppermill can leave. I want crab rangoon.
Somebody stitched out on the filling on those ones.
This is the this is where I go with Tony Brown every time in Vegas. The chicken satay. It's to die for. It's to die for. Not a great picture for the background. We'll have to change it, and then we'll have to come back to.
I just saw a comment. Yes, crab rangoon on the money line.
Yeah, it is.
Undefeated.
It is undefeated. What do you mean it's not crab rangoon? What the hell are you talking about? What world? That settles it. I like Florida Atlantic against Middle Tennessee. Florida Atlantic's just rolling right along until they decide to lose. I will continue to play them. I like Western Kentucky against Florida International. The line has swung 2.5 points and then some. And I just think that the Sharps probably got in at plus 1.5 for FIU, and all the squares are in on the other side of it. We'll fade the squares. I like Northern Kentucky against Wisconsin Green Bay. I love shitty teams and betting against them. I enjoy it. I get off on it. What? They skimped on the sour cream again. Bastards. The hell are they doing? Got, wow, it's another brutal. Grand Canyon, Abilene, Tarleton versus the Eggs. St. Thomas versus South Dakota. USC, UCLA, Oregon, Colorado, Michigan, Purdue, North Texas, UTSA. Washington State, Arizona, Loyola Marymount, Portland, Washington, Arizona State, Oregon State, Utah, and Hawaii, UCSB.
for the record, the eggs might be one of my favorite things that we've drummed up on.
It is. The eggs are awesome. I love the
I,
eggs.
I accidentally said that to someone the other day. Like, there's a team actually named the Eggs, and I was like, oh crap.
And then you have to explain it.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta explain the joke. Nothing fun about
it.
And then they're like, oh, it's not as funny as I thought it was going to be. Well, it is to me. That's all that matters. I'm going to go with the under 139 in that Oregon-Colorado game. That just, to me, shapes out like one of those 69 to 64 kind of games. Some doesn't break 7. Neither side is going to break 70 in that one. And I think we're headed for an under 139 there. I also like Utah Valley plus the 1.5 against Southern Utah. Southern Utah really good at home, but I really like what Utah Valley's done on the road this year. 7-3 straight up, 9-1 straight up and against the spread in their last 10. I think Utah Valley gets the job done there. And I'm going to take St. Thomas at home against South Dakota State. South Dakota State playing better than I thought they would this season, given everything that happened with them in the offseason. They still lost a ton of talent, but the Tommies just playing really, really well at home. And I think they shoot well enough to get themselves a win here. So I'll take St. Thomas.
For me, in this time slot, I like Central Arkansas against North Florida. You look at North Florida on the road; they have not been good. 0-7 ATS their last 7 on the road. They're also 1-8 ATS their last 9 following an ATS win. Well, Central Arkansas Bears at home 8-2 their last 10 at home versus a team with a losing road record. So better rebounding team as well. So I'm going to go with Central Arkansas at home. You get 2 points, so I'll take the points there with Central Arkansas, the home dog. The other one, I'm going to go against the Privateers here. Privateers on the road not been good this season. 1-7 on the road, 2-6 against that number. Really, the Privateers are also 2-11 ATS their last 13 following a straight up loss. They're also 0-4 ATS following a 20-point loss. Are these Privateers? We're going to go with Southeastern Louisiana, lay the points. I think they win by double digits as they're 7-1 ATS their last 8 at home versus a team with a losing record, and the home team's 4-0 ATS the last 4 meetings. So take Southern Louisiana over the Privateers in that one. And there's one more down here I also like Oregon State here plus the points against Utah. Utah on the road, 500, 3-3 against the number. I think the Beavers can keep it within inside the number. Give me Oregon State plus the points against Utah in that one. Ribs.
I had to mute my mic because my stomach is grumbling.
Yeah. Hold on. Drew. Duck. Is that a cowbell? What is on the other side of that duck?
You're trying to tell me that my goose is cooked for today?
I like Grand Canyon against Abilene. I also like Tarleton against the Eggs. I think the Eggs are just looking for an identity. I haven't found it yet. It's too easy.
They're a shell of their former selves.
I see a crack in the Eggs defense.
They're fried today.
The whole game plan got scrambled.
Yeah, some of their best players got poached in the offseason.
It was over easy. Oh. Yeah. Not our best bit.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good for improv.
I like Oregon against Colorado. I think they stuff them. They beat them already at Colorado. I think they beat them here at home. I like North Texas as well. I think that the North Texas defense just puts the clamps on these teams. It makes them not want to play anymore. And what was the other one I was looking at? Oh, the other side of the one that Rod said. Oregon State's terrible, man. They're straight ass. I'm taking Utah, and I'm not even thinking twice about it. Oregon State's hideous, Rod. Terrible. Terrible.
It's not that terrible.
Oh, they're terrible.
There are teams that are worse than them.
Who?
Who?
Took you a while.
It was Pepperdine's worse than them.
Yeah, but they're not in the conference. They stink. They lost by 19. They lost by 19 at Utah.
So revenge.
Yeah. They really are going to want to win this one. All right. Parlay time.
All right, I'll toss in one that I missed out on earlier. I'm going to take Kennesaw State laying the points against Austin P. I'm going to take the under in the Rockets and Cavaliers game. And I will take the under in Colorado, Oregon.
Now, do you like that style mozzarella stick, or you like you have to have like the perfect sticks, like the ones that? Because that's my style right there. Even the sauce looks about my style.
Yeah, I probably like that one better because the other ones just seem too manufactured.
Yeah.
Those are made with panko, so those are way better. The other manufactured ones are usually like a floury breading, and it's like they're not as good. Definitely not as good. For me, we're going to go with the Eastern Kentucky, lay the points. FAU, lay the points. And we're going to the Blackhawks plus the .5.
Take the I'll take I don't know who the hell I want. I'll take the Celtics, the UC Irvine Anteaters, and Hawaii. This is Mitch. Thanks for joining us. Make it a winning day. Those are wontons. My ass, they're wontons.
They look like wontons.